Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday afternoon. We have another reason to come together and do a sit-down video, second day in a row after a couple of months of not really having anything to discuss like this. Uh, Obviously, yesterday's news is still sinking in for a lot of people. A lot of people are still digesting, still processing how they feel, and I'm not going to pretend that anything that happens today is going to come close to the Jamal Adams trade of yesterday. We spent a couple hours yesterday in chat talking about how we felt about it, going through various stages of liking it versus not liking it versus processing the different ways in which it can work out or not work out, or what we should do now, or how it affects our short-term ability to make certain decisions. And it's certainly not over. There's still a lot to talk about here with how we're going to use him. Are we going to extend him now? So I'm going to stream later today at some point. I stream pretty much every day, either on PS4 or PC, but it's always on this channel. So if you want to talk about the Jamal Adams stuff, if you want to talk about anything Seahawk related, just come out to the stream and we'll figure it out. But this video is not going to be about anything nearly as big as the Jamal Adams thing, but I wanted to make a video about something that happened just maybe an hour ago, because quite frankly, even though this doesn't seem like the biggest news ever, and usually I don't make videos for little things that happen, this is something we've been talking about in chat for months. And if you come to my streams, you know we talk about this stuff all the time. And it feels like somebody brings this up every single time I stream. So I wanted to go ahead and make a video about this. All right, let's cut to it. The Seattle Seahawks released 9 players today. They waived 7 players and they terminated the contract of 2 players. So I want to go through that real quick because some of this stuff is very relevant to a lot of things we've discussed in chat. I think a lot of people are going to be happy. So real quick, let's go through the guys we waived. Running back, Patrick Carr. Wide receiver, Seth Dawkins. Guard, Khalil McKenzie. Defensive back, Josh Norwood. Guard, Jordan Roos. Linebacker, Sutton Smith. Tight end, Dominic Wood-Anderson. Of those players, the only one I've seen get any significant playing time with the Seahawks has been Jordan Roos. Obviously, nothing remarkable. I can't say that we lose much value by dumping him. Other than that, the only player on this list that had any interest to me at all was Seth Dawkins, the wide receiver. I thought maybe there was going to be a little bit of a surprise there with him, but he's out now. And with the likely imminent acquisition of Josh Gordon, I can't say that that's a bad thing. So nothing of real consequence there. However, we also terminated 2 contracts, and this is something people have been clamoring for in my chat for months now. So a lot of people are going to be happy about this. We terminated the contract of Joey Hunt, center, and Branden Jackson, defensive end. And those are 2 guys that a lot of people have wanted out for months. And they were very discouraged to see we had offered them any money at all, much less, I think, like 2 point something million dollars for Joey Hunt. So I'm happy. This clears the deck for Ethan Posick to be our backup center this year behind BJ Finney. This may clear the deck for a guy like Shaquem Griffin to play some defensive end this year, or possibly we're all crossing our fingers for LJ Collier to actually do something this year. Maybe it clears the deck to acquire a guy like an Everson Griffin. For whatever it's worth, these moves saved the Seahawks about $3 million against the cap, like $3 million. So that money can now go towards something that can actually help us, because Joey Hunt and Branden Jackson, I don't have a personal problem with those 2 guys, but Joey Hunt is just too small to effectively play in the NFL. He gets bulldozed by good defensive tackles every time, and Branden Jackson is just a snap eater. So this is another way in which the Seahawks team is getting rid of the Jags, and I don't even know if these two guys qualify as Jags because they're that forgettable, but now we have an opportunity to get something a little bit better. So I like the moves. Obviously, the waves, the 7 players we've waived don't matter at all, but these 2 contract terminations tell me that the team is looking at things in the right way, at least for these particular moves. All right. So to recap, Joey Hunt, Brandon Jackson will not be Seahawks in 2020. I think that's the right thing to do. I want to give a shout out to both those guys for doing the best they could last year. Brandon Jackson, I think, has actually been playing for this team for the last 2 years. They're just not good enough to really help you win. All right. Stream later. Come catch me if you want to talk about it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think there's any other way to think about this. I don't think anybody's going to be upset about Joey Hunt and Brandon Jackson getting cut. And if you want to come talk about it, catch me, Go Hawks, and I'll see you guys next time it's time to make a video.